Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Guten Tag, hello. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I have absolutely no makeup on, as you can probably tell. And I've got revision hair, just general revision. You know what I look like after I've been revising for a day, yeah, that's like the vibe. But today I'm doing a chatty life update video because I have collated all of your requests for revision videos and things like that, and I am going to film those absolutely like in the next couple of weeks. But just before I went like straight back into doing that, I kind of wanted to build a nice little bridge by just giving you a general update, like post term, how I'm doing, because I know a lot of you were very concerned about me at the end of term, and to be fair, I was quite concerned about me too. So I thought I would just give a bit of an update in general before we move on to, like, you know, like revision timetable videos and things like that. So that's what this video is for. I hope you understand. They are coming, but yeah. Give this video a big thumbs up if you would like me to film some revision videos and things like that. Like, if that's what you want, then give this video a thumbs up, because that is the best way for me to know. And comment down below any requests that you might have that you think I haven't already written down, and I will endeavour to try and do as many of them as I physically can. So first update is basically on sort of like work experience, because I filmed a video and I mentioned that I was in London doing work experience with Sky News, and a lot of you were like, wait, what? Like, journalism? Since when was that a thing? Whatever. So I thought I would add it into this video. So basically, since really like this summer, I had started thinking about journalism. I always wanted to go into politics, like maybe being a diplomat or something. But then I kind of realised quite quickly that, like, because of my YouTube and because of that, and having that sort of public online presence, it would make it quite difficult for me to just sort of fade into the background. Not that I'm like super famous or anything, like I'm not trying to say that. I'm just literally trying to say, like, being a diplomat requires being quite like discreet and stuff, and obviously my online presence is going to go against me. And then I mean, I've always read the news, I've always watched the news like every day. I'm like pretty, apart from Brexit, I'm pretty up to date on political affairs and things like that. And eventually I was starting to think, like, what would I like to do? Like, I'm good at talking to a camera. I feel like I've got quite a natural like way of being on the camera, and I'm interested in foreign affairs and politics. What would be a good idea? And then suddenly I was like, oh my god, like, I could be a correspondent or a journalist or something like that. And I know that I don't want to go into written journalism, like I definitely want to go into video journalism, but that just like comes so well off the back of YouTube, but it also has that sort of like intellectual stimulation of like current affairs and things. So I thought, perfect mix, because I love editing and I love filming, but I don't want to just sit and talk about like random crap all day. I'd quite like to like do what's going on in the world. Bam, journalism. So that was kind of where that came from. So I went on this work experience to see if that would be something that I enjoyed. So I was in Osterley for 2 weeks, which is their headquarters, and I just sort of saw like everything that went on. And I won't lie to you, it was absolutely knackering, primarily because I'd just come off the back of term and I was just like, and like it was obviously very difficult for me to get really involved because of Brexit, which was it was really good to see the chaos in the newsroom because of Brexit, but it was also like sad because I would have liked to have been more proactive. But I absolutely loved it. I loved the vibe, I loved the people, I loved the dynamic, I loved how like not last minute, but you know, how quickly everything can change. I loved this like thinking of like new story ideas and like scouring social media for news and things like that. I just loved the whole thing. And obviously it's very difficult to become a correspondent like on TV, but even if I were to become like a producer there or like an editor, that would be the dream. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I know for sure now that that's definitely like probably what I want to go into. I say probably because everyone's careers plans can change, and you know, maybe in 4th year I won't want to do journalism, but as it stands right now, I would quite like to do a postgrad probably at City in London, and then like work in London as a journalist is kind of what I'm thinking. Obviously it will depend if I get work experience on my year abroad and things, but that was that. And I was supposed to be doing work experience at ITV this week actually, and instead I'm sat here filming this video, and this links quite nicely onto the next bit of the video, which is sort of like my health, both physically and mentally. So I went to Harry Potter like Gringotts opening thing on Tuesday with Liv, and it was so good, it was amazing. But then on the train back I was just really tired, and I mean I'm tired all the time, but generally, like as you've seen in the vlogs, I have just been sick. Like I've been really fatigued, I've been really like stuffy headed, that's been the main thing, and I've had a cough for like months. And stubborn me, who doesn't want to admit that she's sick, did not go to the doctors and just tried every other remedy under the sun. And on Tuesday it just caught up with me. I felt absolutely awful. I felt so down and low and fatigued that I had to postpone my work experience at ITV, which I've never done in my life. Like, I've never ever had to like postpone something or cancelled on something in the last minute. But it made me feel so upset that I had to do that. But my mum was like, you need to go to the doctors, like you are not in a fit state to do 3 10-hour days of work experience this week. So I went to the doctors and they were like, we've got no clue what this is, it's really bizarre, like maybe it's an allergy, maybe it's post-viral cough syndrome. They don't know what it is. So then they sent me to the hospital for a chest x-ray, so hopefully the chest x-ray will tell them what it is. I personally, upon reflection, think it might be an allergy. I don't know if you can see, I kind of have like a slight rash on my neck today and my skin's been really itchy today. And I googled it and I spoke to like family members who are medical people, and they were like, if you've got a swollen, like sinusy, stuffed up head, you've got a runny nose, you've got a cough, you're fatigued and achy, like it could be an allergy. So I think it might be a low-lying allergy. We don't know what it is, but basically physical health wise, I have good days and I have bad days. Today was a slightly better day than yesterday, but it was just so sad to have to move that work experience. But I know it was the right decision, but I felt so bad. I just cried about it because I was like, that's so not me. You guys know me, I just get on with it. So yeah, that was that. On to mental health. So I very quickly realised when I got home from Hillary term, from the last term, that the main factor that had been making me feel so low was filming my life every day. That had been what it was, because I am an inherently quite productive being. I like to be seen as like always doing stuff. I care too much about what other people think I do, and I always want to be impressing people and like just be active and like be doing lots of stuff with my life. And obviously when you're at uni you have work, but I'm not going to be like, you know, like someone that's on a gap year, for example, like Jade, who's got a lot more time to do like cool stuff, like going to events and working on her videos and stuff. And then when I was filming my life, I felt as if I was like a failure. And then with the comments on top of that, which of course there were so many lovely comments, but the nitpicky comments really get to you as a YouTuber. Like somebody can sit there and be like, you're ugly, horrible, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, lol. And then if somebody starts like commenting on your lifestyle choices, like really insidiously, it starts to like subconsciously get to you. And I won't lie to you, like when I got home, I think I've felt that low in a long time. There were real highs of Hillary, like there were really good points, like my birthday was so good, and like some of the things that we did were like really fun. But when I look back on it, like, and the mentality that I was in, like it was dangerous. I gained a fair bit of weight, which was making me feel awful, but I was eating because I felt so bad, and I just lost control of sort of like everything, like my spending and just looking after myself properly, like, and just taking time out. And I thought I was balancing everything, and I was doing it in such an unhealthy way that looking back at the vlogs, I'm like, that is the worst mentality I think I've ever been in. And then I realised that it was daily vlogging that had kind of got me into that spiral. I have tried daily vlogging twice now, and I shall not be doing it again. If I ever say I'm going to do it again, guys, tell me off and be like, no, don't do it, because I don't think it's good for me. I really don't like just the way that I am as a person, and as much as I like how much I rely, I don't rely on people, what people think of me, but I do care, which I hate, but I do. It's just not for me. So that is probably the worst my mental health has been in like since probably like year 12. And to compound that, because I was like physically ill too, and because I was getting really bad bouts of disassociation, which I still am now, but they were so much worse at uni, compounded with the medication and things, like it was just a weird time. I genuinely do not feel like that term happened. I feel like the whole thing didn't happen, and I had a lot of stuff, like a lot of changes in my personal life as well, which you guys don't see on camera because I don't like share everything with you, that it was just upheaval. So having been home for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks tomorrow, I'm still having like pretty bad disassociation, as in when I go to YouTube events and stuff, I just feel like it's not happening. But I think I think I've always been like that, and I think something must have happened where I realised that was happening, and now I've realised it, I can't unsee it. but I am better. I personally like have noticed the comments on my videos saying like you look better, like you look healthier. I think my skin has improved loads. I've lost weight around my face. I've lost weight in general because I've just eaten better, and seeing my friends and having that sort of like lack of deadlines and just really being able to reevaluate has really helped. Exam wise, not feeling too great. I have not been revising as much as I did at A-level, because at A-level I was doing like 8 hours a day, and I know for a fact that I don't need to do that for my prelims. Like, I will be okay and I'll still get like a 2-1 hopefully, like for doing maybe 4, 5, 6 hours a day and having days off in between. But there's always that insidious little perfectionist inside of me that I thought I'd be able to get rid of now that the exams don't matter, but it's still there. And that links back to how I worry about how everybody sees me, because I worry that if I get a 2-1, everyone on here is going to be like, what the hell? Because I know that it wouldn't matter and nobody would think any worse of me, but in my head I'm like, everyone's going to be like, she calls herself a study tuber, she can't even get a first. And I know that that's not even true, like it's not, but that's basically how I'm feeling. But I'm just trying to plod my way through the work as slowly and methodically as I can. I've still got absolutely ages. My exams finish on the 29th of June this year. How horrific is that? But after that, I have no proper exams until 2022, which is just the best feeling in the world. So I feel like that's what's getting me through. That and a Billy Joel concert in the middle of my exams. But yeah, what else do I need to update you on? Yeah, just generally I am doing better. Thank you for asking and thank you for caring. And I feel slightly better now. I'm on track with sort of like life plan-ish, kind of what I want to do in the immediate aftermath of university. And just having a bit more structure, looking after myself better. And yeah, I won't be daily vlogging Trinity term, I just won't, because A, I've got exams, so I really want to focus on that. B, I'd rather be doing revision videos because that's more important during exam season. And C, quite frankly, I just don't ever want to daily vlog again. I might daily vlog my exams, maybe, because I really liked doing that last year, and that's for 2 weeks, so that's okay, but we shall see. We shall see the way the cookie crumbles. But that's basically everything for this update video. Look, basically to summarise, I'm feeling better. Not physically totally and not mentally totally, but I'm better. Onwards and upwards, sunnier days, longer days, and be prepared for more revision content on this channel. Be prepared for just like a bit of the old Eve. Not that I've lost myself since being at Oxford, like I've definitely matured as a person and I love Oxford, but just, yeah, trying to get the balance right. But yeah, okay, that's everything for this update video, I think. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you in general for being an amazing audience and putting up with me through all of the complaining and crying that I did last term. It was a difficult term for everybody, I think, and for me especially, it really just was a slap in the face at how unhealthy some of my life habits were and how insidiously they were affecting me. But now we can move on, we can learn, we can grow, and this channel can grow too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment and all of that jazz, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye guys. Mwah.